I'm an immigrant, like Caroline said. I was born in Somalia, but I also grew up in Ethiopia, where my family originally come from. I still remember it was 9 years ago. Still remember it was a Saturday afternoon at exactly 4 o'clock and 21 minutes when the plane that took me from Ethiopia landed in the Chicago International Airport. And immediately I came across with people that I have never interacted with a land that was not known to me, and with a culture that I knew nothing about it. So you can imagine how challenging that could be. For anybody who comes through that, they will have to do a lot of figuring out. And as I was going through the airport, the first thing that was strange to me was it seemed like everybody was smiling. And it was kind of strange simply because smiling was reserved for only the people that you know. You don't smile to strange people. But here, even though I was strange, I was getting a lot of smiley faces from strange people. So I didn't know what that meant. I struggled with giving some kind of meaning to that. And I remember coming up with my own interpretation. I thought people were telling me, hey, we are really excited that you are here, and we want you to be happy, we want you to find your day, go out there. So I kind of still hold that interpretation even today, but I thought that that smile was the first thing that told me there's always an opportunity for me. And I had to, it was a very big airport, and that was my first international travel. So I had to go very fast and catch the next plane to Kansas City. And I came here in Kansas City, settled for a few weeks, and I started looking for a job. And initially, I accepted one offer from HR Black as a support tech support. But I was really looking for a programming job because that's what I was trained for. And every time I was going to an interview, I was carrying this bag that contained all my academic credentials, my college diploma, my college transcript, my high school transcript and diploma. But I figured that people were not even interested in any of that. Nobody was looking for my academic credentials, nobody was asking for it. The people or the employers were interested only in one question, and that was, what could I do? What can you do? That's the only question that mattered. And that was a very powerful realization, simply because you told me at the time that it really didn't matter where I come from, it didn't matter what school I went, it didn't even matter what GPA I had. The only thing that mattered was what I could do. So as long as I could prepare myself for that, I can make something out of myself. So that's one of the things that people here basically told me, that there is always, this is always a land of opportunity. And whenever you go to a travel, basically these are the three things: the people, and the land itself, and the culture is what tells you everything about that thing. The next thing was the land itself. So I was in this big airport, and I didn't know basically where the next gate would be, but I found the road signs were very, very helpful. We take that usually for granted, but even these little things complement our quality of life. They tell us where we want to go, they tell us where we want to stop for gas, and they tell us where we want to stop for food. So even these things that basically gives us a lot of opportunities to go where we want to go. And the other thing was the culture itself. I found out that here, the individual comes before the society. In many cultures, society comes first. And what that means is the individual has to sometimes sacrifice. The individual has to sacrifice for the society. But here at an early age, the children are brought up so they can be self-reliant. Sometimes people actually kick them out of the house so they can be dependent. And it has its own disadvantages sometimes, but I think it pushes people to think about their future and to think about the opportunity that they have to create for themselves because they have to be on their own. So these are the things, the people, the land, and the opportunities that reminds me every day that this is in fact the land of opportunity, and this is why I am